time when you streamed a whole campaign with no audio?
Good times, good times. And we're live. We've been live for a second. Thank you for
Nice.
anyone's listening live on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. We are doing we're doing Sunday Continuous today. We're going to continue where we last left off. The party had just traveled to uh, Nectar Village, and they had met someone. So we're gonna start from literally right there. Um, the guy man had just taken you guys to the village, so
Oh, yeah, right. I remember this guy.
you guys are just now arriving at the village. The man is currently physically pulling on Barracuda to take you guys there.
Oh,
So what do you do? You guys are would you guys just let him keep pulling to the village, or would you do something on the way?
Yeah, let's just go to the village.
yeah.
As the man pulls you into the village, you see a bunch of people doing various things, whether it's cleaning, or you see someone maybe uh, making a blanket, or various other things, sweeping, or working in a store. They all immediately stop what they're doing and rush over to you. There's a big commotion. They all just you can't really hear anyone overall. Everyone's like screaming, or not you screaming, but talking. They'll just rush over to you and surround you, like right in your personal space.
That's fair. I mean, I guess what else are you gonna do when you're trapped with nothing to do? You see new people. I don't know. What do these guys even do for fun? Honestly, like really thinking about it.
Hey,
Is
what do you
fun
guys do for
evil?
fun here?
Are you asking someone?
I'm gonna ask the guy pulling Barracuda.
Oh, you guys are you asking before you guys get to the village?
I guess.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll just ask someone random.
Like, okay, before or after you get to the village?
Yes, someone random.
That
That's
that doesn't answer
So
the
I can't hear
question.
anything. I'm sorry, you're lagging for me, and I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I asked you before or after you get to the village, and you said yes.
he said yes, someone
After.
random.
After you get to the village, like, okay. You try and ask someone, but you can't hear over all the commotion. There's just too many people trying to talk at once. Imagine like paparazzi surrounding a movie star. Just too many people asking questions or talking for you to physically hear any one of them.
I'm gonna smile and wave to the crowd.
The man who was getting you guys to come with him tries to get the crowd to like disperse and calm down a little bit. You see him like, hey, guys, come on, guys, let's calm down, and like he's trying to talk to him and stuff. They After a little bit, they eventually do. Their excitement wane. Oh, someone left.
Dang.
Uh, their excitement wanes just a bit, and you're able to finally talk to people. The man begins telling the village that you guys landed on the shore, and you guys had a huge boat, the biggest thing he's ever seen in his life. And he's telling them how you guys are powerful adventurers who somehow defeated the ocean to get here.
All right, so I'm gonna correct him a bit on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, all right, our boat wasn't that big. It was only like 10 feet. Basically, two of you stacked on each other, laying down.
Everyone in like just in like a collective awe, just whoa.
It's not that big, dude. There are much bigger ships off on the mainland. All right, like some of them get dummy big. Also, we're not that strong. Ocean's relatively.
I look at Boris and I say shh, shh, shh.
I'm gonna
Tell him that if we want to win them over, we gotta make ourselves look strong. Man.
Oh, we're doing that? I didn't know that was the plan. I forgot since last session. My bad. Can I retroactively say I'm an idiot and not say that?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. So I just say instead, I'm an idiot and move on.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly up in the air,
Okay.
like just a little bit up, and see what their like materials are if they don't use wood.
Roll perception. Okay. You see that they use almost exclusively stone or even a little bit of um, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, mortar. It's for the most part exclusively stone and rocks and mortar. Yeah. Like literally almost everything you see from the benches to the houses to the streets to the oh, there's also metal, but it's much less than everything else. You
Okay.
you do see in the fields off to the east of the village is a very large crop area. You see tons of crops and livestock. It's like their farming area. In the field, you see a small handful of tools, like maybe 10 tools at absolute most, containing wood. Obviously just the handles.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay in the air until the crowd clears.
Okay.
Quick question: was our boat big enough to bring my horse, or am I on foot this whole time?
No, the
I
the
would
boat would not have been
get
big enough. The horse would have taken up a lot of room. That's like 2-3 people worth of room.
Okay, so I'm on foot. Horse is back at my house. That's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
I just want. Sure.
So, any of you ever been off this island?
No, we would never leave the island. It's too dangerous.
Ah, okay. Well, what do you guys do for fun around here?
Oh, we play dice or cards or we have some other games we play.
I like dice. Do you guys gamble on dice?
Oh, gamble? No,
Just like
gambling is evil. No.
hmm,
So you just play for prestige, figure out who's the best dice thrower since you don't gamble.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And they try and explain the rules to you similar in fashion to Yahtzee.
Wait,
um,
Yahtzee isn't evil?
They didn't actually say Yahtzee. They just explained kind of the rules.
Right, well, I'm down for a game of quote unquote Yahtzee.
Are you
hey,
are you saying that out loud?
you guys got any?
Yeah, I'm down for a game. Let's go.
Okay. One of the people grabs your hand and pulls you to their home, and like a bunch of other people follow. Here's what's gonna happen. We're not actually gonna play. You're gonna roll and you're gonna play 3 people. You're gonna roll. Whoever gets the highest roll wins.
I
Okay.
think
Well,
I win.
I think you win.
Maybe
Okay.
by a bit.
You win. Just smoke them. Everyone's just in awe at how well you beat them. Like what? Whoa! Like everyone's
Do
just
you,
Hmm,
in massive awe over
uh,
this.
you guys got any taverns around here, or
Oh
anything
yes.
Taverns are evil.
mildly more interesting than
They point
dice?
down the road, and you see a very small tavern. It fits maybe 5 people. It's very tiny. It's got 1 table.
Ah, this is a town full of a bunch of squares. Unlike me, I'm a cool kid.
I mean, like, are we really cool? Like, would you
Chris, are you
really
still
define
flying?
us as like cool?
No, I was about to say that I flew back down.
Okay. As you land, someone runs up to you and asks, "Whoa, are you an angel?"
Nah, he's just like stitched right on.
Whoa,
We
he
have
begins
a
like
friend
grabbing
who's
your
an angel.
wings and looking at him.
If he touches my wing, I like slap him with it.
Okay, he immediately stops.
It's kind of mean.
No, we actually have a friend who's an angel.
What? Whoa, where?
Well, I don't know. He hasn't been here. He's been going off doing his own thing for a while.
We're gonna say that he took the long route and flew here, just so if he ever returns next campaign, then he arrives by
There's
flight.
reason.
Just got here slower, yeah.
He should be over here sometime. I'm not sure when.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've never seen an angel.
They're pretty cool. They have things. They actually look pretty human, honestly.
Yeah, they're not that cool. Like, if I'm being
Well,
honest.
no, they are pretty cool. They are pretty cool, but like, what am I saying? Yeah.
Like,
Yes, they are quite dope.
Yes, they're hip. You know, they're proud. You feel me, homie?
You guys hear someone saying, "We should go tell the savior."
No. Wait, do we want to do that actually? Before I say no, do we want them?
I think we got to do like a group huddle. I go. Over
I don't
and
think
get
we
the
want them
group
to
in
know.
a group huddle.
Well,
Okay.
she's gonna like,
Frizz wraps
kill
his
us.
wings around the entire party.
No, wait a minute. If she finds out, she's gonna kill us. You know this, right? Like,
Well, I mean, if she finds out she's gonna try and kill us, I don't know
exactly.
if that's
Yeah.
what. Is that a bad thing? I mean, that's just
I mean,
self-defense if we kill her.
I'm just saying we want to be ready if she knows.
we might not want to brag about the fact that we know magic. That's something we probably shouldn't do.
Well, we kind
Because
of
I feel
already
like
do
these
that.
people might be a little bit trained to be afraid of magic.
Oh, they have. I know that for a fact. So, I mean, they don't know we're magic yet, do they? I mean, there's that one guy who's probably gonna blab his mouth.
Yeah, and I'm also carrying around a small tree person. Or a tree person.
Yeah, honestly, how come they haven't noticed?
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't noticed my son.
Oh no, they have. Just like everyone else. I mean, you guys are all a mystery. They've been fawning over every one of you.
That's fair.
True. I mean, Boris is a were-rat.
Oh, he is. Oh,
Frizz
no,
has
he's a
wings.
bone. That's right.
Barracuda.
He's a pile of bones.
He's
Yeah,
a were-rat
Skeleton
skeleton.
rat.
yeah, right. Yeah, you guys are all just
Weird.
yeah, you guys are all mysteries to them.
You didn't change your name and you haven't been doing the Boris voice. That's how I know I could tell.
Freaking, I got lazy. All right, pick up the cheeky breaky.
You're all equally as impressive to them.
And I'm clean.
You are ridiculously clean. It's weird how clean you are.
Scary.
I was gonna ask you guys before we started, and I forgot. So is Barracuda the only one who like touches himself in the morning with the stone?
If you guys want, you can borrow it. But in general, yes, I'm the only one that has it.
But we've had it recently.
Yeah, I'll clean my.
Well, I'm saying
I'll
like
do
when
it
you guys
like
get up
every
in the
once
morning,
in
is
a
it
while.
like a regular thing where Barracuda goes around and passes it around to the party where you guys all clean yourself with it?
It's like a weekly thing.
I'll say I
for
do.
Frizz.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how dirty is everyone? We'll start with Abel. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're absurdly clean, like you shower like twice a day. 10 being you look like a homeless guy who's never even heard of a shower.
I'd say like a 5.
Okay. Barracuda's, I assume, a 1.
Yeah, I'm a 1. Since it's on my person at all times, I just don't get dirty.
Okay. Frizz?
Probably like a 6.
Okay. And Bones?
How dirty does a skeleton get?
You can still get dirty. I mean, you can still get covered in dust.
Yeah, I
and
know.
dirt.
That is fair. So I guess like a 4 would be reasonable.
Okay.
Since-
So you guys aren't.
Imagine
None of you guys are
being-
ridiculously dirty. Okay. You guys notice the townspeople are fairly clean.
Well,
I don't think
I'm
we
gonna head to the tab.
Okay. I guess no more group huddle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Wait. All right. We just gotta. So, what's the plan? What's the plan here?
I don't wanna like hide from whatever the savior is or whatever. I don't wanna hide from her.
I
Hey,
mean, keep in mind.
maybe we should ask him if there's any guards in this. You know, if there's any patrols or stuff, because we
Why
could
would-
probably get beat up.
Nah, no, let's screw it. We'll just. Well, I'm just saying, aren't we supposed to look like the good guy?
I think last session we had established that there wasn't like a secret police that takes away magic people.
Correct.
Well, I'm just saying, like we're trying to look like
All
the good
magic users are publicly executed.
guy, so no secret police. But I'm just saying, if we kill their savior, we don't look very good. Isn't that the plan?
I don't know. They seem kind of happy.
Whatever, man.
Who really cares? Honestly, if we kill them, we get XP.
It's an ethical dilemma, okay? We could
We get
I don't
stronger.
care.
yes, we could leave them in peace and have them just be super oppressed but happy, or we could create a massive power vacuum and gain experience.
The XP's looking really good.
Okay, maybe what we should do here is what we can do is we can find someone who could be like, we appoint you as the leader, and if you ever become corrupt, we'll come back and we'll kill you.
Yeah, we can just keep coming back. Keep creating power vacuums and keep coming back and taking out the leader until everyone is.
These people are pretty much primed to respect absolute power as
Wait a
absolute
minute.
authority.
Doesn't someone have the unmasked karma card? If someone had the unmasked
No,
karma card,
that's
that'd be
I believe
so
that's psychopath.
good. Really? I thought that was neutral.
Oh, is it neutral? It might be.
Yes.
Oh, it's neutral. Okay.
Someone could totally have that.
Might be zombie.
Dang it, zombie! What a diddly darn shame. Whatever. Yeah, that'd be so useful here right now.
So I kind of liked Abel and Frizz's plan of going to the tavern and just waiting for her to show up and saying hello.
Yeah, it sounds good.
I mean, we stick out like sore thumbs, so it's like we're gonna get caught eventually.
Yes, if we
And-
look like we're not trying to hide, then that's probably bad.
Because then we look clueless.
So you guys are all going to the tavern?
Sounds good.
Okay. You guys go, and it's not really an indoor thing. It's a single table outside of a like a window, and there's a person inside. And you go and you order your drinks, and you sit at the table outside, and there's like a canopy over it.
Is this what I said was a tavern?
Yes, this is the tavern. Yes. Oh, one person walks up. I'd like one, please. The person
No, this is not a tavern.
reaches under the counter and fills a flask, or not a flask, but a glass, and sets it on the counter. And the man grabs it. Roll perception.
Who?
Frizz, sorry.
Uh,
This quote unquote ale looks a little weird.
Freaking, of course they don't have alcohol.
Can I
That'd be stupid.
sniff it?
You want to sniff the one the guy's holding?
Didn't I get one?
Oh,
Didn't
did you
say
order
we
one?
Got one?
The man walked up and said he'd like one, please, and the guy filled him a glass and handed it to him. Are you?
I'll get one.
actually, wait. Can I just ask the guy? Hey, do you guys serve alcoholic beverages here?
Oh yes,
Like,
that's what he's
and-
drinking. Would you like one?
Yeah. What do you have?
Well, we only serve one thing here. Would you like some?
Good.
You say I'm good?
Mhm.
Okay. Frizz, you're ordering one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might take one too.
Okay. The man reaches on the counter, fills a glass, sets it up there, and then Bones orders one. He fills another glass and sets it up.
I realized I'm a skeleton. That's stupid. Never mind.
I'll
No,
take
do it.
yours then. Chug it. Chug it.
I'll chug it. You know, screw it. I'm chugging it right now.
You still require water, don't you?
Chug.
What?
Oh no,
I
did you
don't.
take the thing
Oh,
that
you just took it.
sustains
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
So,
go.
who all is ordering one?
Me.
Okay, Frizz and Abel, and that's it. Barracuda, you don't want one?
I do not want one. I do
Okay.
not want any of the
I was
mic.
gonna take Boris's if he
Okay.
didn't.
No, I'm downing it.
Okay.
Chug.
Boris just dumps it down his kind of mouth
He
hole.
skulls it.
He just dumps it down his mouth hole and just falls down onto the ground, just making a mess everywhere. You have no taste buds, so you don't know what it tastes like. Frizz, on the other hand, how are you inspecting? Are you just tasting it, or are you?
I sniff it first.
Okay, it smells fruity. It smells very fruity.
Is it like any other drink I've smelled before?
Not really. Maybe some kind of like juice, but not quite.
Maybe it's an alcoholic fruit punch. Who knows?
I'll take a little sip.
Okay, you take a sip. It tastes like just fruit juice. There's definitely no alcohol in it.
So there's no alcohol in this tavern.
I think this is just juice. I don't think there's any
What? No, this is
alcohol.
wine.
How do you make your wine?
Well, we store it in the bottles in the kegs, and he points to there's like a bunch of kegs stacked up. We store them in the kegs for 3 days, then we have wine.
3 days.
I see.
Alright.
Now I know why this tavern is so small.
Did you? I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised. Like, these guys don't seem like the drinking type. They seem rather
Nah,
protected.
yeah, this is some strong wines.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes,
Oh, wait, can I ask him if there's a...
sometimes we will store it for 4 days just to get the extra flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Mad
look
lad.
him right in the eyes and chug it all.
Okay. The man's mouth just slowly opens as you're doing it.
Oh, what? Did no one care about when I did it?
They kind of laughed and snickled
No.
when you did it.
You're a...
Sorry, snickled.
You
Snickled. What
sculled
the hell is
it, man.
snickled? Snickered.
Snickled.
You know, when you...
I mean, that's fair. I mean,
That sure did make me
Go
sniffle.
ahead. Frizz and Abel, go ahead and oh no, Abel didn't get one. Go ahead and Frizz and remove your any water needs for today. Quench your thirst.
Okay.
Hey, can I go find Can I ask if there's butchers?
If there's what? If there's what? You cut out.
Butchers?
The man nods in agreement and grabs you by the hand and pulls you down the street to a butcher. He takes you inside the shop and you see it's just an open butcher, just hanging from hooks are slabs of meat.
Oh, cool. Can I go up to the butcher?
Okay, you go up to the butcher.
Hey, how much for like some...
Oh, we
anything.
don't use money here. Money is bad. Money causes problems.
this is just a communist society. This is it's just communism.
It's communism plus.
It's communism perfected. This is true communism.
Communism 2.0.
Can we just live here?
Honestly, like, I don't see the issue with this one. It's good. It's true communism.
The man asked if you'd like some meat.
Yeah, can I have a little bit?
The man walks up and you see him grab a kind of a. He goes to the table and you see him grab a piece of meat and fold it into a piece of paper and wrap some twine around it and give it to you.
Alright, sweet. Is this meat? Is there any blood in this meat?
I mean, yeah, it's raw meat. It's not like it's been dried.
Sweet. Okay. Sweet. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, yeah, can I like...
Go ahead and add steak to
Can I-
your inventory. This is a this one's bison steak.
They have freaking bison here.
Can I like drain the blood out of it to drink it?
How are you gonna do that? Are you just gonna like suck on it? Like use your
Ring
Yeah,
them.
I'm just gonna.
you're just gonna use your okay, subtract the mana and go ahead and use your blood suck or whatever it's called. And then
Vampirism.
yeah, vampirism, and
Yeah.
then yeah, subtract the mana and then quench your hunger. Oh, you need 2 servings, don't you?
Yeah. So
This
can
contained
I
one
do it
serving.
twice?
This contained 1 serving.
Okay, that's cool. I'll do it later.
Okay. So quench 1 of your hungers.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back to the tavern and give Barry.
Okay. Barracuda, what were you saying?
I was going to say that I wanted to order 2 fruit juices from the tavern.
You say fruit juice?
Wine, two glasses of wine, please.
Sure thing. And the man goes on the counter and he fills it up. And he fills up another one, sets it on there. Quick note: Frizz, roll perception on the after you were done drinking it. It wasn't a single fruit juice. It was a mix. You don't know what though. It doesn't taste like anything you've tasted before.
I got tropical fruit punch. I'm all right with that.
Minus the
let's see, like,
tropical,
this-
yeah. Minus the tropical, yes.
I mean, this isn't that bad. I mean, you get free fruit punch, free meat. You get a nice place to live. Honestly, this place seems pretty.
Should kill their leader. I'm gonna say that not out loud. I'm gonna say that in this. Not to say that.
What do you say? You're really like quiet. Continue up just a smidge.
Huh?
You're like really quiet. I turned you up. Go ahead and say it again. What were you saying?
Sorry, I said, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill the leader, and then I said I'm not saying that out loud.
Oh, okay. You say that out loud.
I'm gonna drink one of my fruit juices and then give him back the wine cup.
Okay.
And ask the bartender if there's anywhere in town where they bake bread.
He nods in agreement and he points, and someone grabs your hand before he can tell you and starts pulling you. You still have the
Okay.
other glass in your hand.
Perfect.
I'll follow Barracuda
Okay.
to this fight.
Okay. Barracuda, go ahead and quench your thirst for today.
Okie dokie.
And then the man pulls you to a small bakery. It's very small. You go in and you see a man inside, and you see these stone shelves holding different breads.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the there's an attendant here. I'm
Right,
guessing.
he's just standing there. You see him currently pulling bread out of the stone oven.
Ooh, what type of bread are you pulling out of the oven right there, sir?
This is sourdough.
Do you think I could get a loaf or 2 for myself?
Oh
and my
yes,
travel
yes. You have
today?
to take. Help yourself. Help yourself. It's just bread sitting out. You notice there's pieces.
Okay.
You can see whole like it's lined up and like if you went to a donut shop and you see all the donuts lined up and the bread's all lined up, but you see some missing as if people walk in and just take one.
Okay, I'm gonna grab who needs food today? Dinley and Boris.
Hey, I don't need food. I'm a skeleton.
Yeah, he
Okay.
doesn't need to eat.
Yeah, it's just
I don't need to eat either.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
sucks
need
blood. It's
low
just you two who
traditional food.
physically need to actually eat.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab
Birds.
2 loaves of bread, and I'm also gonna ask the clerk if he has any spare yeast that I can use, potentially to make some bread on.
He goes, "Oh, sure, no problem." And you see him reach into a burlap sack, and he has a little scoop, and he scoops them out, and he puts it into a smaller burlap sack, like a very small one, and hands it to you, like a little coin purse.
Excellent, thank you so much, sir. And I'm gonna take my bread and yeast and head back to the group.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna retcon the burlap sack and say it's leather. That makes much
Okay,
more sense.
it's a sack that has yeast in it.
Yeah.
But...
That's fair.
So, if anyone else out of character, if you guys have noticed, I purchase things to make actual alcohol.
Quick note.
You're gonna get this town crunk.
Frizz, what were you saying? What do you want to say?
Nothing.
Okay, okay.
Are you gonna try to get this crown smashed?
It is a distinct possibility because they have yeast and fruit juice, and sealed without air for 3 days, you got wine.
You madman. I like this. They're gonna have a drunken revolution.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So so I'm gonna head back to the group and give Frizz my second loaf of bread so that we can have lunch.
Okay. Both of you go ahead and subtract, quench your hungers for today.
I'm gonna, once I finish eating, I'm gonna like discreetly check on my egg.
Okay. Roll stealth. Okay. I'm gonna roll collectively just for everyone who's to passively notice. And someone does notice. Someone walks up. Hey, what are you looking at?
Oh, it's just my egg.
Ooh, eggs. We have eggs too.
Yeah, I'm trying to like hatch whatever's in this thing.
Oh, you're trying to
Taking
hatch an
care
egg
of.
from a bag? Whoa! The man just looks at you in awe, like his eyes are like watering almost. He doesn't look
I
in your
just
bag, he looks at you.
I just nod and I inspect the egg.
He thinks you're a bird.
The egg looks. Actually, roll perception. A 2. Okay,
That is
the
a
egg looks fine.
critical fail.
Oh, it's a critical fail? This egg is dying.
I gotta figure out what I need to do to fix it. Can I roll like a biologist animal check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a beast check.
That's a critical success.
You second guess yourself. Like, oh, wait a second. No, it's just hatching soon.
It's gonna be a real surprise to these people when a dragon hatches in their nice little dale. I'm
Yeah, I
excited.
think we're kind of forcing the power vacuum upon them now because of that.
You can definitely tell it's going to hatch within the next day or two. It's very close.
Does does it look like it needs anything besides like just to be watched?
No, it seems pretty fine. It
Okay.
as long as nothing happens to the egg, it's definitely going to hatch soon.
I
What
lean
if you
over to
took the free
Barracuda
perk?
and I say, I don't want to get in any trouble, yeah, right now, because I'm thinking my egg's gonna hatch in the next couple of days. So I think it would be best for us to stay out of trouble and just, not die with a little baby.
I'm gonna secretively try to whisper to Denton to Frizz without any of the townspeople overhearing us. Hey Frizz, do you want me to put some of my yeast in their fruit juice barrels before we leave, and then go back to my house so we can hatch your egg?
That might be. I
Because
don't know,
it'll
but I
probably
think
take
I'd
us.
like to be there to see it.
I was just thinking that if we slip it in there, it'll be a couple of days before we go back to my house, and then by the time we get back, they'll all be drunk.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. That sounds
Or
like
we could stay here longer, see what this was all about.
I'm just concerned that if we hatch Frizz's egg in the middle of this place, it's a non-controlled environment, and things could go very poorly very quickly.
The egg imprints on the person in the manor.
You could bring it over and kill them with the egg patches.
Well, it's probably a drake egg, just from what I've seen of it. So, baby drake hatching in the middle of town may not be a great idea.
I
Mm.
think
honestly.
I think it's a good idea if we go back to your house to give it some time to hatch, and I think we could go back to that stream, get some of that holy water diet version, and
I have some. I still have some on
feed
me.
it.
Yeah, but we're trying to go back because I want
That's
this
fair.
stuff to do a
Yeah,
ritual,
we got
and you won't
some.
give me any.
We
You know
got
what,
more
man?
than one need for it. I think it would be beneficial for us to go back, get some, give it to the dragon. If it made those trees grow real fast, I think it'll make the dragon maybe grow same way.
But no,
Yeah,
trees are trees.
Maybe
We
it'll
could
imbue
try.
it with a holy attribute.
that'd be cool.
Never know what it'll do. It can't. I don't think.
And it'll probably be easier for us to get fresh food for it that isn't going to totally decimate the food supply of this ecosystem on this island that we just entered.
That's fair. So, all right.
So who's sneaky?
No one, I think.
I think I might be a bit sneaky.
I've got +3 to stealth rolls and +3 to bluff, so I should probably be the one to
Yeah, you're
ask
the best.
about
Yeah.
their barrel of fruit juice.
Yeah, that you would be a better candidate than most of us, honestly.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
only
head.
have a cloak.
What was that?
If we're good with,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
if the rest of you guys are good with that plan, I'm gonna go back over to the tavern and ask to see their wine barrels.
Sounds good.
He points to behind him.
Okay, so I'm gonna head over to where the freshest barrels are just about to be stored so that they can be fermented.
Oh wait, Captain, could I do a context check while we're here?
Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
continue.
This is a weird
Continue, Barracuda.
place to contact check, but go ahead.
No, I'll let Barracuda finish. Sorry, that just came through my mind. I don't want to interrupt
No,
any
go
more
ahead.
than
Go
I
ahead.
have.
Go ahead and roll for it.
You have content checked?
Seems like a weird place to do it.
Okay, that gets a. Why am I getting such?
You know no one in this
So I
area,
got.
and then you
Wait,
realize, wait a second,
I
why
got
would I
plus
ever
4.
know anyone here? No one's allowed to leave or
Wait,
enter.
that's a 7. That's a 7.
What's the DC?
I don't think there is.
There's not?
I think it's just based on the area.
Right, okay. Yeah. The area, the DC for this place would be massive.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
literally
would
nat
need
20.
like. Oh, okay. Man,
Because
context check isn't as useful as I thought it would
no,
be.
it would be. It's just in this specific scenario, you're in a place where no one's allowed to leave or enter.
True, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you did it like in Imperial City, rolling even like a 2 would probably get you something. Like the place is massive, so the chances of you knowing someone there are pretty high. It just depends on where you are.
So, like, did you spend 30 points on contact check?
Yeah,
It's very
madman.
useful, just
36
not in this
points.
one scenario. Like when you were in prison, if you used it there, you could have known. Wait a second, my brother's here, or something. Not obviously not brother, but like I have a friend who's here.
My brother here.
Like it's very useful, just not in this one specific scenario.
Yeah, it's fair. I should know you had contact check.
I had it in 2 campaigns, and one of those campaigns ended.
Nice.
So what's your guys' plan? Oh wait, Barracuda was doing something. Oh, the man tells you to go over to the fields. That's where they store the wine before it gets put here to be served.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to the fields and greet whoever's in charge over there of the.
There's no one really in charge as far as you can tell. you see just a bunch of people working.
Okay, I'm just gonna head over to one of the barrels that's about to be closed off for the fermentation process, and take a little sip to taste the fruit.
Sorry, do what?
I want to taste like the fruit juice before it's fermented.
Oh, okay. How you can taste? Do you have like a cup or anything?
I have that second jar of wine
Oh,
from
you still
before.
have it? Okay. Um,
I'm
okay.
not sure if we want to screw over this time just yet, do we?
I mean,
Not screwing them over, just making
we're
real
just-
wine.
Exactly, we're introducing them to the
True.
real world.
We'll see how they like it. If I can successfully stealth my way through this, we can find out when we get back. If they liked it, we can reveal that it was us. If they didn't like it, we can not reveal that.
Say nothing.
Good thing this isn't Bones' other character.
Oh yeah, right. Where I can't lie.
You
or
would have
keep
screwed everyone
secrets.
over.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're making real alcohol for you guys. Don't worry about it. It's us. If it tastes weird, that's our fault. Don't worry about it. Try it.
Okay, so you take your the way I see the cups they're giving you is like little mason jars almost.
Okay, so I guess I'll just dip one of those in and
Okay.
taste the fruit juice and
Okay. The man
try to.
happily lets you do so.
Sure.
It-
Can I make a sleight of hand?
Yeah, first you're gonna are you actually gonna drink it or
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
have a little sip.
the juice tastes much sweeter. You feel like some of this flavor leaves it as it sits here. But other than that, it tastes pretty similar to what you were drinking earlier. Okay, go ahead and roll stealth to try and sneak this yeast in there. Okay.
+3.
Okay. You notice the man turns around to shoo a bird away. It seems to be pecking at the farm. As this happens, you quickly rush the yeast in there. Are you just pouring like the whole pouch in there, or?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
dumping because it's probably a small pouch, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty small pouch, and okay, so you're just dumping the whole thing in the barrel. Okay. You dump it in.
And then with that,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say farewell after I have it. It was very delicious. Thanks.
The man says, "Oh, I'm glad you liked it, but you should taste it in 3 days." Oh boy. He comes in and he whispers into your ear, "Don't tell anyone, but I store them for 5 days. They think I store it for 3."
Oh man, I'll keep your secret.
He pats your back. Oh, good man.
I'll see you in 5 days.
Oh, you're gonna love it. Oh,
I like these people. They're nice. I appreciate it.
okay. So you're going back to the party now.
Yes.
Okay. You reach the party, who's currently, I guess, in the town square, or rather in the middle of town.
Everything go good?
Yep. Yeah. Everything went well. I tried out their fruit juice. Very tasty. Did you guys want to head out or do anything else in town?
I don't think there's much to do. I'd like to get home or get to your house before.
Yeah, I
you
say
know,
we dip before the savior quote unquote gets here,
Yeah.
because we're mostly magic. They could probably detect magic, honestly. Like that seems like a thing she would need.
Yeah, I feel like they probably already know we're here, and we might not be leaving anytime soon if we go back to that boat.
Oh yeah, wait, I need to get the boat. I remember I sunk it to the bottom of the ocean.
To the bottom of the ocean. You're not getting it back then.
No, I drug it at the shore. Remember?
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I should go get that. I go do that.
You're gonna go get the boat.
Yep.
Is anyone following him, or he's going by himself?
I think.
Well, I mean,
Following.
considering it's like really deep underwater, I wouldn't advise anyone follow me.
No. I mean, you're leaving the village? Is everyone else leaving the village with you, or are you going to prepare the boat while they wrap up or whatever?
All I know is
I'm gonna go and wait for him to get.
You're gonna go.
I'll go with them.
Okay. Bearcoot. I assume Bearcoot is going as well, since everyone else is leaving.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. You guys travel back to the boat, and almost, I'd say about half the townspeople follow you.
Nice.
The one man, as you're leaving, goes, "You guys gotta see their boat. It's so big. Oh, they're so big." The guy who was there earlier. You hear him whispering this to them. He's not whispering very softly, though. You guys get back to the boat and roll perception, Bones, since you're going first.
What do I? No. What's going on? Nothing's going on, man.
No, you're fine. Okay.
Yeah, what's going on? What's wrong?
That's great. This is honestly just the best thing ever.
Okay. You go down and you try and retrieve the boat, and oh man, that's odd. You thought you put it here.
Dang. Oh well. What a shame.
While you're underwater, everyone else, you guys notice. Bones ran up ahead. You guys notice this person, rather not a person, two people standing next to the shore.
So
Hey,
we're already here.
No, you guys
were
are.
they here?
So Bones ran past them, only because he rolled in that one. This was to notice them before you guys got too close. You guys are, yeah, pretty close, within, I'd say, 30 feet.
Okay,
Right.
so we're not at shore yet.
No, you're not at shore yet. No,
Which way are they facing?
the people they're facing towards the shore.
Okay. Can I kind of walk up?
Roll Oh, you're going
Closer
first. Okay,
to
roll
them?
perception then.
What's going on?
5.
What's wrong with this?
Nothing's wrong here. They look like just regular townspeople, if you ask.
Yeah, regular townspeople. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just two people looking at the ocean.
Okay. I'll just kind of look at them and keep walking.
Okay, you walking towards them or
Like-
just walking towards Boris?
I'm toward. Walk towards Boris, kind of.
Okay,
I'll still be looking at them though. Like
Okay.
focusing on them.
Barracuda's turn. Your turn to notice something.
Come on.
Is
roll
the
an-
guy who we first met when we landed on the island, is he in the crowd of people with us?
Yes. He's the one whispering currently.
Maybe we should have asked him who they are. That would have been a smart idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to. I'm gonna ask him if he recognizes those two people that are standing out there.
Okay. You ask him and he looks up and immediately stops and gasps. He puts his hands out to stop the rest of the townspeople and they all start backing up as they all also collectively gasp.
Do I see this?
Yeah, after this happens, yes, you all see.
Okay, can I walk back?
Back to the party and the townspeople?
Back to the party?
Okay.
Yes.
You walk back to the party. The people are still slowly backing up. You hear like a hushed talking between all of them.
I think the lady found us, guys. I think we might be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, it's cool. We're fine.
Boris
Hey, you
returns
don't-
back to shore. Go ahead, Boris. You didn't find the boat.
Yo, where's the boat?
I just beckoned
I don't know
to
where the boat-
Boris.
Boris, do you see this
wh-
immediately coming out of the water? Where's the boat?
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell, "Hey guys, where's the boat? I lost it."
The person turns to you and the person, you guys are giving bad rolls, so I'll just say it. The person, they look much different than, not different, but the clothes they're wearing, they look nicer. Like the people in town were wearing clothes that it seems like they made themselves, and they look nice, but they weren't anything to brag about.
So they look something like a noble would wear.
Yeah,
From, like-
more like
Like a kind of wealthy townsperson.
they're all wearing roughly the same thing. They're all wearing I mean, it looks okay. It's not like the best thing ever though. Yeah. It's not like
Middle class. It's like
Yeah.
middle class clothing.
this person right here that you're at the shore is wearing much nicer clothes. They seem to be made of a much higher grade material. as if they were not made by the townspeople.
All
You
right.
also
So
you
what's
also
their
notice
dealio?
jewelry on them.
I'm gonna say, hey, yo, nerds, where's my boat? I'm not gonna say that. That's stupid.
The person turns to you, and you see a man and a woman.
I'm gonna say, hey, guys.
The man, roll perception, Frizz. Your last one hasn't rolled. Oh wait, no, Bearhead doesn't roll that, but Frizz, go ahead. Total 11.
Yeah.
The man seems to be not necessarily a man, but a teenager in his late teens. The teenager runs up to Boris and yells at, or not yells at him, but runs up to you. Get on your knees now.
Hey, pal, I don't want to get on my knees. I'm not really in the mood. I was gonna come up with a cool comeback, but I'm not good at that. So I'm just gonna say no politely.
Frizz and Barracuda, you see everyone begin kneeling collectively.
Teenagers can tell me what to do.
Oh, and Abel, you see it too. All the townspeople behind you are all kneeling.
I use Sunstrike.
No, that's a bad idea there. Maybe we shouldn't attack them first. Maybe we should listen to what.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, they did tell me to get on my knees. I don't like that. They
Maybe
threatened me.
it's because like the person who runs the whole town is here,
That's
and
fair.
they
You
kind
know
of
what? Fine.
probably have
Never
like a
mind. Fine.
king, a god
You
complex.
Yeah, you convinced me to not do that.
Barracuda, Frizz, and Abel, when you see the townspeople kneeling, what do you do?
I'm gonna look around frantically for the guy and be like, "Hey, man, what's happening? What's happening?"
He grabs you and starts trying to pull you down to your knees. Get on
I'm
your
gonna go down to
knees.
one knee.
Okay, get on one knee. Frizz.
I stay standing.
Okay. Abel.
Can I make my tree baby kneel, and then just I'm gonna stand up.
Okay. The tree kneels. The man runs up to the crowd and begins preaching to them. The Savior has returned. There are outsiders here. And he begins going like a long spiel about how outsiders are bad and how dare the townspeople let them into the village and ruin the sanctity of this place.
Hey, well, we're not bad. I knew
Silence!
about
And he
this
points
place.
to Abel.
I want to walk over to him.
Okay. You walk over to him. The man
That's it.
tells you to get on your knees now.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "Listen here. I'm trying to be kind and civilized, and I feel like preaching about how we are horrible people is kind of rude. I'd like you to please stop that."
The woman who's currently still looking at shore who hasn't really turned around. She looked to turned to look at Boris when he came ashore, but didn't like turn her body. She turns around and begins walking towards you. You see her hands are um, kind of clasped behind her back.
Hey, pal, what you got back there? What you got hidden
She
back there?
ignores you as she walks.
Hey, man, we don't need to get violent here.
The teenager bows as she approaches.
No, okay. Okay. I'm still scared of you, but I'm not gonna do anything.
The woman walks up to Frizz, maybe 5 feet away. You do not kneel.
I have kneeled for someone, and I ain't gonna do it today.
I recommend for your own good that you do so.
Nah, I don't think I will.
One of the townspeople begins grabbing your shirt and tries to pull you to your knees.
I slap him away with my wing.
Okay, he stops once you do this. The woman kind of just looks at you guys and the townspeople. The servant, or not the servant, but the man who was with the woman walks up to her and kind of she begins whispering, or he begins whispering to her. The woman points to the crowd and points to the man who you guys initially met, and fingers for him to, like, gestures with one finger for him to come over.
Yeah, I kind of figured he'd say something.
He stands up and kind of roll perception, Barracuda. You haven't done anything yet. Wow.
4.
Okay.
We are horrible.
He does not look happy.
Today.
Let's just put it that way. He begins walking up to the woman who kind of puts her hand on his head, and the man kneels. She then tells the townspeople, "This is what happens when you bring outsiders into the village." She then
You
turns to
mean people don't kneel for you? Is that a real bad thing?
You're saying this to the woman?
Yeah.
She acknowledges that you're talking to her, and she looks at you. She then looks back down at the man and kind of has him turn around. He is crying right now.
All right.
The woman.
I'm gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I not make this happen? Can I make this not happen?
And how are you gonna do so?
My chain.
Okay, what are you gonna do with the chain?
Can I have it like? Can I like make the chain kind of like? Is there any rocks or something that I can make it through without anyone looking at me?
You notice a rock. Way off in the village, you notice a rock. It's destroyed. It's decimated.
Okay, thanks. This is very useful to me.
No, you find a rock. A single rock.
Alright. Can I roll stealth to like throw the rock with my chain?
You're gonna roll
without
stealth
anyone
so
know-
that nobody notices. Then you're gonna roll for the attack.
Okay.
So this is so the first roll is to see if anyone notices.
Oh yeah, they totally notice. I'm sure.
Okay, now roll for the attack.
Wow.
Who are you
Wow,
attacking?
this
The woman?
this is. I'm just gonna. I was just trying to throw it in general. Like, I was just trying to throw it as like a distraction.
The chain kind of slithers on the ground like a snake, trying to go over to the rock, and it wraps itself around the rock. It begins lifting, kind of like a catapult, and going backwards to get some distance so it can hurl it. The woman shoots her hand out, and you see a bolt fly at your chain.
Can my chain slink back?
Well, we're gonna roll for the attack. The chain can't.
Okay, it's
chain
gone now.
dies.
This is a great session. This chain is gone. My weapon's gone.
Yeah, the chain's
Maybe I
decimated.
should've-
There's nothing left.
Wait,
Maybe
so
I
my
should've
chain's
said
just
strike.
gone. Like,
Yes,
there,
but
it's
however,
no.
I will not say that you can't make another one. I will let you bind a new chain. Actually,
I'm
okay,
going to tackle the woman to the ground.
Okay, tell you what. The chain's not destroyed. Until you repair it, you get -3 to all rolls with the chain.
Okay, hey Captain.
Yes.
Just sweet. Could I use my memory orb
On
or
which?
far stepper? Can I use my memory orb and then
How you gonna?
Actually, no. I'm just gonna jump on her.
What do you mean?
Like leap at the woman.
Oh, you're not
You
very.
madman.
You're like 25 feet away.
Okay, he has strong legs.
If you start doing
But if
something, we're
I
gonna enter combat.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Fine. I'll just let this guy die then. Cool. I'm trying to be a good person.
Okay.
Wait, is he gonna? No. I'm not gonna let him die. I can't
Okay.
let anyone.
Did I miss something? I thought he was just like crying.
No.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
now
he's
he's.
crying because he's about to die.
You haven't
That's
missed
what-
anything, Frizz. Yeah, they're putting 2 and 2 together. You haven't missed
Yeah, okay.
anything.
I
He's
feel
on-
like I did miss something.
No, she
What
called.
if I
She
used
called him out of the
ours?
crowd. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what's happened thus far. She pointed him out, called him out of the crowd. He stood up, walked towards her. She put her hand on his head and made him kneel, and made him turn around to face the crowd. You guys notice that he's crying. Then
Okay.
that's when Abel started trying to distract her.
I
Alright,
thought
that's
that
Sunstrike
it was
time.
the same like teenager.
No,
that
not teenager. No, this is
she
the
was
man.
with
This is the man
before.
that
That's what I meant.
you guys initially met. And then
Alright, so
she also
basically-
announced to the crowd, "This is what happens when you bring an outsider to the village."
I got
Wait,
it now.
how close is the teenager to me?
Can I just do a small
he's
sunstrike?
a lot closer. Yeah. Go
What if I
for it.
kicked him in the face?
Yeah, I just want to make sure it only hits the woman.
Uh,
Then I'm gonna go.
Okay, so you're gonna radius a little bit further away from him. Okay.
Yeah.
6 versus what? Versus defense? Is versus defense? Correct.
Okay, you might want to check. You might.
Go ahead and check on that. Before that happens, does anyone else want to do anything, or are you guys just gonna let this go through?
Could I punch the teenager?
Okay,
I
go
could
and
try
roll for it.
bluffing them, guys.
No, I like this idea.
The idea of punching the teenager. Okay. You walk up, you stand up, and you punch. Or he's kneeling, so I guess you just walk, or you kind of. Do
Can
you
I
walk
just
over
kick
to
him?
him, or you kick him? He's not within attack
I thought he
range.
was closer to me, right?
He's closer,
wasn't
but
he
he's not within
taller
attack
than me?
range.
What if I used far step?
Then yes, he would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you're just gonna far step through him, or
I'm gonna like far step through him and then kick him.
okay. You far step to the other side of him, and how much damage does far step deal?
I'm sorry, I had it pulled up and then I closed some tabs.
Okay,
because-
Boris, do you know what your thing is versus yet? Boris, are you here?
Bones.
I'll take that as a no. Okay, you punched the
Wait.
okay. Well, you punched the man. You far step through him. Tell me how much damage after. You punched the man. I assume your attack is base.
Yeah, 5 damage to the teenager. For the far step, and then
3. Okay, so 8 damage total. Okay, you far step through and punch the man. The teenager. He falls to the ground. The entire town collectively gasps, and the woman tells the crowd, "You see, this is why we do not allow outsiders." You then see her pull a knife out from behind her.
a knife. Very cool. How close am I to the woman now?
You're a little bit closer. You're maybe 20 feet away.
Would be
She
able to
puts the
far
knife to
step
the
to
man's
her and
throat.
tackle. Okay, no, I'll be able.
What was that?
I was gonna ask if I could far step to her and tackle her, but you put the knife to his throat, and I feel like he might die.
So are you gonna do it or no?
No.
Okay. She slits his throat right there and then.
Okay, sweet. Now I'm gonna tackle her.
Would anyone else react to her slicing this guy's throat?
I'm gonna
Yes,
fire.
I would.
Okay, what
Yeah.
did you guys do?
Riz, do you mind if I go first since I'm gonna try and get his soul?
Well, I want to paralyze the woman, so I feel like that's more
Okay, yeah,
beneficial.
go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Alright, go for it.
I'm gonna use a paralyze or stun arrow and conserve.
Okay. 8.
We are horrible.
You shoot the arrow and she grabs it
Wait, what
mid-air
about bonuses?
before it hits her.
Yeah, that's a 11.
Oh, it's an 11?
No, 12.
A 12. Even so, she still does this.
Wait, did you apply the elf bonus too, didn't we?
Yeah,
Hey, Frizz?
that was yes.
She grabs it mid-air and snaps it in half with her hand. Drops it to the ground.
Okay. With that, I'm gonna activate.
We're gonna
Death.
enter combat now, just for all this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna activate Death's telephone and Death spectacles, since that takes 2 stamina for me. To look at the guy who just died,
Okay.
his soul.
Okay. You see his soul currently hovering above
What'd I miss?
his lifeless body.
What I miss?
You missed. Oh, you missed quite a bit actually. You missed.
Yeah. You
I
better
don't think
hope your
anyone in
son's
the I don't think anyone in the party has gotten above a 10 today.
We haven't. Besides Dinley's 19.
Barracuda got
Oh,
a
and
15
Barracuda's
and
15.
Frizz got a 19. Other than that, no. Oh, and Frizz got an 11. But other than that, no one's got above a 10. That's awful. Um, you
No one's
missed.
gotten
Bor-
above like
remember the man who you guys met in the shore?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
slit his throat. Telling the people that, and then Abel attacked the man who was with her, the teenager. And she got real mad. She's like, "This is why you don't let outsiders in." And then
That's fair.
Frizz tried to shoot an arrow at her, but she grabbed it midair and snapped it with her hand.
Oh, she's really good at like
Mm.
thing.
And then Barracuda's right now looking at the man's soul.
also Sunstrike. What is it against?
Oh,
Please hurry,
yeah. What's Sunstrike against? That might have.
because that might have helped us a lot, and then he might not have.
It's defense. It's
defense?
defense.
Oh,
I
no,
said defense
no.
before I left.
Okay. Oh, I didn't.
Great.
I'm sorry. Okay, no, it didn't help.
We have lost this guy, but we have a soul.
Not quite yet, because I have to either. Well, what I was going to do is I was going to address his soul and let him know that we're going to fight his murderer, and if he's willing, I would like to use his soul's power to be able to fight her.
Okay, so you see his soul. What do you say?
Hey man, the lady who just killed you, I'm going to try and kill her, but I need your help. Can you? I run on souls. Can I absorb your soul so I can fight her?
You want to fight our savior? He seems pretty upset.
She just killed you.
Yes, it was for the greater good. I ruined the sanctity of our village.
Okay, so he's not persuaded, so I'm just going to soul trap him.
Okay, go and roll for it.
That's kind of mean. I wouldn't advise that because you're gonna not do it good. Oh,
Total
hey.
roll.
Total roll would be
Like a 7.
well, because I get minus for the spell, but I get
Yeah.
plus efficiency on spells because of the souls that I already have.
So what's total?
Oh,
10.
10? Okay, total 10. You do trap him, yes.
whoa.
Sweet! Extra soul.
The
If
woman
it's
the
killed
woman
the whole time.
looks at Barracuda and she kind of tilts her head in amusement.
Guys, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned.
Okay, far stepping to tackle the woman.
To
Can I do that,
to the woman?
or can I just run at her? Either one,
You
whichever
call,
one
whichever one you want to do.
better. I'm gonna assume far stepping would work better.
Okay, you're gonna far step to her.
Yep. 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I didn't know why. I don't know why I rolled for that. It's not a check against anything. If I'm
It just happens. Okay. You put far steps through her, and you see her reel back just a little bit from you physically passing through her in your shadow form. She takes 5 damage, correct?
yeah. Oh
Okay.
wait, no, it's 15 feet. That's why I didn't move any.
Oh, then
Because
you can't reach
and
her
you
then.
said she was 20 feet away.
Yeah, so you're not reach her.
Well, my plan was to like far step to her and then tackle her.
So you're gonna far step
So, like-
and then tackle her.
Yeah, to kind of like gain
Okay.
a little
Go
bit
ahead and
of
roll for the
an
attack.
advantage or a surprise. I don't know. 6.
Wow.
You try and oh wait, this is versus strength. Interesting. You do tackle her to the ground.
Hey,
She is not strong. Let me tell you.
can I just
She's
start
like
punching her?
How much stamina have you used? You far step and you tackle her. The tackle would take 3.
Okay, yeah, I have no.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire a pin shot once she's tackled.
Oh, utilizing the low strength. I see. Okay, go and roll for it. It's versus what? The initial rolls versus.
Initial roll is just firing an arrow, so defense.
Okay. Okay.
That is 14. No, it's 12 again.
12. Okay. You fire the arrow, but you hit the ground right next to her, and it sprays open, missing her just narrowly.
Does it hit me?
Oh wait, no, wait, it's just an arrow. That's right. You barely miss her. No, it doesn't hit you. You didn't crit fail. I'm sorry, I thought you were firing a net. No, you're just shooting an arrow. That's right. Okay. It's an ability. We're gonna stop the stream right. Well, We'll go one more round of combat. We'll stop at her turn, actually. Is anyone done? Or does anyone have more stuff they want to do?
I got stuff.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I realize that I'm rather worthless. Has anyone taken damage?
No one's taken damage yet.
You have
Well,
nunchucks, don't
other than
you?
the man who instantly died, no.
Don't you have
don't think-
nunchucks, Boris?
I got rid of those.
You should defend us from the angry mob that's about to form, probably.
Oh, you're right. I could be diplomatic. Duh. How am I going
The
to start a
angry mob-
revolution?
If the angry mob comes at us, I'm just going to kill them all as fast as possible and acquire their souls.
That's fair. All right, so I'm just going to try to talk with the crowd.
Okay.
To reason with them.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, hold up, give me a second. Sorry, I'm back. Point is, a monkey. So I'm going to try to say, all right, guys, all right. I know. I'm going to try to. I don't know what I'm going to say here. I'm bad at this. Yeah, can I just roll diplomacy check?
Yeah, that's fine. You
I
don't
don't know
have
what
to
I'm-
physically say anything. It's more for the role play is why I make you do it.
Well, hey, it's above a 12. It's above a 10, dude. Oh my god.
I can't believe how absurdly bad your rolls have been this campaign.
Dude, I rolled above a 10. I'm better than
99% of people, yes.
exactly.
Give me the gist of what you're saying, just so I know how
Basically,
to
I'm
react.
trying to say, hey, man. I know that we might seem evil because we're on the outside, but you know, we're good. We just want to teach you about the outside world. You know,
One of them yells at you, "You attacked our savior!
because they killed a man.
He had ruined the sanctity of the village!
How?
Outsiders are expressly forbidden!
Well, I mean, like, he didn't lead us here. We led ourselves here.
No,
I
he
mean, like,
brought
why?
you to the
though?
village!
Why are they?
No, you
Why are they forbidden? Why are we forbidden? Huh?
What are you saying?
Listen, man, I'm just saying we arrived on our own boat, dude. He had nothing to do with us.
Wait,
In fact, the only crime-
weren't they all walking over us too?
Exactly. They were the one who. Yeah, you guys are freaking nerds. You were the ones who were like, "Whoa, look how cool these guys." Freaking
Are you saying that?
yes. Top 10
They kind
anime
of
moments where everything went wrong.
they all immediately go quiet.
Yeah, you're the one who freaking said, "Oh, hey, look how cool this dude is. Look at how cool he is." Aren't you guys? Like, why are we bad? You
What
agreed that
did
we're
we
dope.
do wrong before she killed somebody?
Exactly. The only reason we attacked is because he died, and he was our pal. Probably.
It's not-
I don't know what.
The teenager who was with the woman begins talking to you. It's not that you did something wrong. It's that you broke our laws. Outsiders are not allowed in the village.
No one asked. No one asked you, dummy.
Do you say this to
No
him?
one asked. Yes, right to their face.
Okay. He tells
No
you
one asked.
he tells you that the savior will deal with you. Anyone else gonna act?
I'm out of stamina.
Okay, then we're gonna stop the campaign here and continue on her turn next time on Dragon Ball Z.
It's gonna go so poorly for us.
Yeah, I just basically turned the entire village on us. Easy.
Thank you for anyone who's listening live on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. Special thank you to Zombie and Bones, our first patrons. Another special thank you to all the admins who help with everything. And there's going to be a giveaway on the screen in just a moment for anyone who would like to claim it. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys next time.